Hey guys, this is Jason with Ray of Light Tarot. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm glad to be here doing some readings for you guys. I'm doing some soulmate readings for the end of May. Right now we're doing Taurus. So Taurus, if you're a Taurus or you love a Taurus or you have Taurus somewhere in your chart, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and their soulmate. And for anyone who is interested and who has Taurus somewhere in the chart or loves someone with Taurus somewhere in the chart, maybe this will resonate for you. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite deck and clarifying with the Gilded deck and pulling a Romance Angel card at the end. So those are the three that I need to hold while I say my intention. If you would like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description. You cannot currently go through my website to book readings. I've taken a schedule down because I needed time to get caught up and get back to where I needed to be. So now, if you want to book a reading, though, you can do that. I had a couple of people just book. We're booked for tomorrow. You just make payment to one of the apps listed, the PayPal listed in the description, or the Cash App. Still $75 for 30-minute reading, live or recorded, and $150 for an hour, live or recorded. Make payment, include your contact info in the notes section, and I will contact you, either by phone or email, whichever you prefer, and we'll get it all set up. And otherwise, let's hope this reading resonates for you. Please give it a thumbs up to help it circulate. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Taurus. I pull for the soulmate first, usually. Feeling that earth energy, though, it feels good. I think Taurus, it's a really good time to use. Yeah, somebody asked for Taurus in the last reading, and I just got the vibe of time to do Taurus. So use some Banded Amethyst, guys. Absorb that negative energy with some Banded Amethyst. Even these little ones you can hold in your hand. We got some big ones up in here, too. Use it. Banded Amethyst is good for absorbing negative energy, anxiety, things like that. Okay, Taurus, I know sometimes you get going and that anxiety goes whoosh. So yeah, do that. Do that. All right, guys, let's see what's going on. Let me say a quick intention. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels and archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel. Thank you for allowing me to connect to the energy of Taurus and their soulmate, soul friend, twin soul, whoever it may be, the person they're thinking about at this time, for those who are most in need of this guidance and healing at this time. Thank you for the clear and direct messages. All right, so let's start with the soulmate. What's the energy for Taurus's soulmate or soul person for the end of May 2019? Let's see. Let's see what comes out. I'm going to pull a few cards for the soulmate of Taurus for the end of May 2019 and see what comes through to me intuitively. A lot of people out on boats in May, but that's not intuitive. That's just the way it is. It's May, right? It's that time of year. I was seeing something about a boat. What is it? Maybe somebody's getting married on a boat. Congratulations. Whatever's going on in your life, in your world, enjoy the rest of the month. I feel like there is a lot coming in. We'll probably see some major endings and beginnings in this reading. Let's just see. But try to make the most of it and vibrate as high as possible, guys. You know, that's the way to do it. Make your manifestations come in nicely. Show me the soulmate of Taurus. Virgo, the Hermit card is here, the Virgo energy. I'm not letting any of those cards go. No, 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 we're not doing that. Eight of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Five of Wands. What's this? Seven of Cups. Oof. Taurus. Your soulmate is going through the mill. Okay. Five of Swords. That's it. All right. This is probably, just based on what I'm seeing, all of this conflict, but the Ten of Pentacles here, and you've got the Hermit, the card of Virgo. If you're a Taurus and you're dealing with a Virgo, and they're a really deep soul connection, this may be a twin flame reading for some of you. If you're Taurus and your person is a Virgo or has strong Virgo in their chart and you're a Taurus or vice versa, this is probably for you, and it's probably a twin soul reading and not just a run-of-the-mill soulmate reading. The reason I say that is because I know my cards, and I've got this Ten of Pentacles here. I've been getting the Ten of Pentacles in my twin soul readings, and everything else looks really tough right now. So it's not really good news if this is your reading and it's a twin soul reading. It's just, it's the news. It is the news. So Ten of Pentacles here. This connection holds abundance, and that's something, right? This connection holds a lot of abundance in it, and it holds a lot of potential. You've got the Hanged Man as the overall energy right now. You guys are really, well, this is the soulmate side, but if they're going through it, it looks like you would be too in this. There's a lot of, there's a pause right now, a lot of waiting, because there's just a lot of conflict here. This person's got the Hermit card, the Eight of Swords, right? The Five of Wands. Doesn't get better, guys. Seven of Cups and Five of Swords. So someone has been in major conflict in this connection. They have walked away. Either you did or they did, or both of you may have it at this point. It feels like there's a need for some major healing here. Someone was feeling trapped. They were feeling like they couldn't make movement in the connection. They saw the connection for how abundant it could be, but it was in a cycle that was really low vibrational for you guys, because you guys were in a lot of fear and pain, and this person was really confused about what they wanted. This soulmate, potential Virgo energy. What else? Pisces energy also here. A lot of anxiety. Yeah, I feel it. I feel that anxiety. Thank you for being here, guys. If you would be so kind as to give the video a like and hit the thumbs up button, that helps it circulate, and I really appreciate that. I'm about to clarify what's going on in this thing with the soulmate, because it's really heavy and I can feel the anxiety, but I'm not understanding what all that means, like what it is. So let's find out. Please clarify these cards. What's this all about? Show me a little bit more. What's going on with the soulmate of Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. Well, I figured that. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, right? Three of Pentacles. What else? One more, please. All right. All right, so you've got Virgo energy here, Pisces, strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. If you're dealing with a water sign, Taurus, pay attention. Perme la atención. Okay, so they're coming through. The clarifiers are a little better. The news is a little better from the clarifiers. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands, and then the Nine of Swords. So there's still a great deal of anxiety here and tension with this person. This is the soulmate, Taurus. Strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. Strong Pisces, strong Virgo. What happened, it looks like to me, is they were not equipped. They were not emotionally equipped to deal with the demands of this relationship. They have not ascended to the point where they were emotionally mature enough or equipped enough to deal with the demands of this relationship. This relationship took a toll on this person, and they literally shut down. I mean, this could cause even the most evolved soul to shut down, right? Look at this, guys. Come on now. Even if you don't read cards, I'm sure you can look at these three cards and see that they're not the most comfortable feeling, right? That's not happiness. That's not comfort. This is pain. This is distortion. This is conflict, right? So the soulmate here is, although very much aware of the abundance in this connection, and they're very aware of it. They see it for what it is. They see how strong this connection is. They feel it. They feel the love here. They can't take this. It's too overwhelming for this person. It's too much. And they have shut down, it looks like. They're still, you know what's sweet though? They're still making movement towards you. They've got the Knight of Pentacles. So ultimately, they're on the path. Like I said, this is very possibly a twin soul type energy with all this conflict that's been brought up to the surface all at once. That's what twin souls do. They trigger the shit out of each other. And then one runs and they run and it's crazy. So this feels like it could be that, but there is this Ten of Pentacles here to keep you hopeful, because you should be. And there's the Knight of Pentacles. And there's also the Ace of Wands clarifying, which is saying that there is a new beginning on the horizon. What's coming with this new beginning? Can we clarify after the new beginning what's going to come with the energies for this connection? What are the energies after that? Yeah, victory. Nice, look at that. So once that Ace of Wands comes in, we've got the Star and the Six of Wands. That's victory. That's emerging from battle victorious, and that's a total transformation. So we're just waiting for this to happen. You've got all this stress, all this conflict, right? Hey, BJ, welcome. You've got all that stress and conflict and overwhelming emotions, mental energy. This person is literally, their anxiety is putting them to a place where they're almost hallucinating. They're just like, see, they've made a, not hallucinating in the traditional sense, but they have made mountains out of molehills. They're just turning everything in their mind is just projecting. But as soon as this can come in, this Ace of Wands, look how the cards become so different. Then all of a sudden you've got the Six of Wands and the Star. Beautiful transformation coming in, a feeling of victory. And I would think, that makes sense to me, I would think this person is going to feel victorious once they get out of all this. Anyone would, having survived all of that conflict, coming out of that. But this is going to be a long journey for you guys, right? And we haven't even pulled your side of things yet, Taurus, but this is going to be a long journey for you guys, because these type of connections that are twin soul like this, it's all about triggering and healing and bringing that up. That's not what being a twin soul is about. Being a twin soul is so much more than that. But when you first awaken, to get to your purpose, to get to your mission, to get to all that important work, it requires the healing of all this crap. And all this crap comes up in the most unfortunate way sometimes, because it's painful, right? But it has to. It has to. Yes, BJ, I actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I just put, I'll mention that now. I just put the information in the description. So you guys, you cannot currently do readings through my website. I do the one-on-one readings where I take Q&A when I go live at night. I'll be doing that tonight, where you can like donate $15 or $20 to ask a question. If you want to book a personal reading, it's still the same price. The 30-minute readings are $75 and the 1 hour are $150. You can use the PayPal or Cash App listed in the description. Just you make payment and include your contact info, and we'll contact you to book it. I'm not too far out at all. Like, I just booked 2 for tomorrow. So that's how we do that. As far, BJ, if you're talking about the questions where I do the live hits, I'm actually doing right now, this is the Taurus reading, but I'll be doing that around 8 p.m. tonight. I'm going to be on to do live intuitive hits, taking questions. And yeah, you can send, I have somebody waiting that already sent a $20 donation to be on the list for that. So if you want to get on the list for that as well, you can send a $15 or $20 donation depending on what you're looking for. And I'll get you on the list for that. I'm going to be on at about 8 o'clock tonight. Okay, guys. Now I'm pulling for Taurus, the rest of the energy for Taurus. So the soulmate's going through it, or twin. This is a twin soul reading, it feels like, based on what came out for the soulmate or twin soul. Let's see what your energy is, Taurus. Let's see what your energy is. Guys, would you be so kind as to give the video a thumbs up while you're here? By liking the video, it helps it circulate so that people know we're on, and it just helps it get around. So I really appreciate it if you would do that. You don't have to, but that's that 5 of Wands again, Taurus. So you guys are mirroring each other in the conflict department. That's not a great place to be mirroring, but it's going to happen. Like I said, these things have to be, you have to trigger each other in these twin soul connections when you're not healed. You're meant to trigger each other. You came to trigger each other, but it's not just to trigger each other. It's to trigger each other so that you can get to the healing, so that you can get to the mission, so that you can get to the ascension and all the other things that are coming. There is a method to the madness. That triggering is happening for a very good reason, I promise. So it's not just, oh, we came to trigger the shit out of each other and drive each other crazy. No, not exactly. You came here to do a lot of great things. So thank you for your service. If you're a twin soul or a light worker, thank you for your service. Okay. You've got strong Capricorn energy, and you know what card that is, and if you don't, it's the Devil card, so there is some toxicity here. Yeah, look at this, Taurus. You guys are mirroring each other big time. Look at your energy, your overall energy. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. You're right here in the midst of some heavy conflict and anxiety and pressure. This feels really pressured. There's something with the Moon card. That's a major arcana as well with the Moon card. And then it's going in, we're going into some communication and movement. There's something that you've been sort of resisting big time. Sharing, expressing, I don't know what, it's what sort of left you guys, I think, in this conflict. Because the Moon is representing, to me, especially right here, where it's coming out, the Moon is representing something that you're keeping very secret. Whether it's It's probably feelings. Usually it is very deep feelings. It could be feelings about your partner, your twin soul, or it could be feelings that you haven't dealt with about something that happened to you in your past. There's something that you need to communicate. And it's gonna be good, because once you do that, I think you're gonna be able to break free from this toxicity that you guys are chained to. This is not just you chained to this. This is that soulmate or twin soul. They're chained to this too. You guys are both chained to some toxicity. I don't know what it is. I mean, this is a general reading, so this is supposed to resonate for more than one or two people. It could be anything from addiction to codependence. It's whatever. It's that place. It's that pain spot where the spirit and the flesh are at war. Where is your spirit and your flesh at war? What are you battling with? What are you doing spiritual warfare with in your life that's brought your soulmate into it as well? Or what are they doing spiritual warfare that's brought you into it as well? Is it addiction? Is it codependence? Is it some sort of healing that needs to take place from your own past? What is it? That's what it is that needs to be discussed and needs to be shared and needs to be dealt with, because then you get the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands, he's kind of representing this new energy, to create something in this connection that's going to lead you guys down that abundant path where the soulmate or twin soul had the Ten of Pentacles. That's what's getting you there. But to get there, you have to first release whatever this toxicity is. You're stuck in this. You're stuck in the depths of this toxicity, and you can't get out of it. So, and this is not just for you, it's for me too. When we're stuck like this, we only have ourselves to blame, especially with the Moon card here and the Devil card. There's something we're refusing to deal with when we get these cards. There's something we're keeping inside. There's something we're holding tight. It's almost like, here's what's going on. Thank you. So when you're doing this, that thing inside, you're protecting the very thing you need to be killing. The very thing you need to be releasing, letting go of, letting die, you're holding inside and protecting it. You're protecting the toxicity. You're holding on to it and protecting the toxicity right now. I don't want to do that. Do you want to do that? I don't want to do that. Why would we, if we love ourselves, if you love your twin soul, why would you hold on to that toxicity and protect it? If you think you're protecting them, or soulmate, you think you're protecting the Taurus, you're not. You're protecting the toxicity. That's what this is. And the minute it's dealt with, the minute you release this, you're taking away its power by not keeping it a secret anymore, by releasing it, letting it go, communicating what needs to be communicated, dealing with it, acknowledging it and letting it go. It does not have power over you anymore after that. It's still going to exist. It's still going to hang around, and it might still be something that you have to deal with in certain ways, but it has no power over you anymore. It's over. All this conflict that you got in the first card, it's gone. It's over. And then you guys can move into some real dealing with emotional things, dealing with the things that you really want to deal with to get to this new future, this new cycle. Okay, and that's where this creativity, this new energy comes in. So you're almost there. Just really, you've got to. It's easier said. I can sit here and say it, and it doesn't mean I'm going to do it or you're going to do it. It's easier said than done. But releasing that toxicity is the one thing that's being avoided in this reading, and it's the one thing that's going to lead to so much healing. So just be aware of it. That's where you're at, really clearly. And they're there too. They are there too. That's a twin soul relationship. They are there too, clearly. In fact, they're stuck in this conflict too. I mean, they had that Seven of Cups, which is just total confusion. Their mind is just like Jello right now. So I don't know. What's the message for Taurus from the Romance Angels? Hope you guys are doing okay. That got really heavy, but you know, it's just what's going on. It's where the energy is and what's happening right now. And I know it resonates for some of you, even just the 34 people watching. I know this resonates for some of you. I can feel it. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So yeah, you're moving. Listen, forget the engagement word. Don't think about somebody getting a rock and getting married. This is about your love life ascending, literally ascending to a higher level of commitment. This twin soul journey you're on with this person, this soul journey is trying to ascend. It can't ascend though until those things hidden by the moon are released, are discussed, acknowledged, acknowledge that they exist, that they're there, and then released so that they no longer hold power over you, over your twin, and over your destiny. They're holding your destiny. Your destiny is being held hostage by this stuff, guys. It's being held hostage. So, got to deal with it, right? I don't like that for me or for you. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. I hope that gave you a little insight into what's going on the last 2 weeks of May for Taurus and their soulmate, or in this case, twin soul. And I hope you guys can release that toxicity and move into your future, claim your future with confidence, okay? And like I said, if you need a reading, the places to book it